Hi, good morning, UAW family. You know, 2 years ago on this day, UAW members were facing a strike deadline with the Big Three. Workers made massive sacrifices to save these companies over the years. And after a decade of record profits, we had to fight to win back what we deserve. And critics were out there every day. We came out with our demands. They said we were demanding too much. Too much to end wage tiers and to win the biggest wage increases in our history. They said we were pushing too hard to win back cost of living allowance. They said it was impossible to bargain for retirees. They said we couldn't win in the South. We've done every one of them damn things since then. Tens of thousands of auto workers had the courage to stand up and say enough's enough. And it was the power of the workers standing up together in solidarity that brought corporations to their knees. We won more than we had in the last 2 decades combined. And that's what we celebrate today. The power of workers to fight for what we deserve in the face of insurmountable odds. And Union family, that spirit runs through our veins here in Michigan, where the UAW was founded 90 years ago this last week. We were born a fighting, unwavering, unconquered, unbreakable union. And just 18 months after our founding, the sit-down strike marked a new era for America's working class. We flexed our power at the picket line, the bargaining table, and the ballot box. And the result was a dignified life for working class people. The result was what we used to call the American dream. And over the last 40 years, thanks to shitty trade deals and everything else that's happened, corporations have wreaked havoc on our communities. And then they turn it around on us and say it's our fault. They told us workers made too much. That's right. They said our pensions weren't realistic. They said we didn't deserve the dignity we fought so hard to win for so long. And they said all of this bullshit while they lined their pockets with the profits that our work generates. We live in a time of the greatest wealth disparity in the history of the world. The top richest 1% of the richest people in this world have more than 95% of the world's population. That is a crisis. And there's not a better example of this, of everything that's wrong with this economy of the rich and how we got here than just last week. Last week, our UAW family went on strike at GE Aerospace in Cincinnati. Over the last 3 years, GE made over $17 billion. In that same time, they paid out $16.3 billion in dividends and buybacks to shareholders. In that same time, the CEO got a 985% pay increase. Think about that. They called us crazy for demanding 40%, but they don't bat an eye, giving themselves a 985% increase to $89 million a year. And then that company, GE, had the audacity to tell the workers that there's nothing for you. And by the way, GE wants to increase your health care premiums on top of that. You know, just this morning I got up and I saw on the news, not far from here in Bloomfield Hills, our SEIU family, our healthcare workers there, issued a 10-day strike notice because management at Optalis Health and Rehabilitation Center notified the workers they were cutting their wages by up to $10 an hour starting today on Labor Day. There is no question the billionaire class and the corporate class and the politicians they own want to break the labor movement. But I'll let you in on a truth that we all know. Solidarity is the weapon they fear the most. When we have faith, as it says in the book of Matthew, we can move mountains. Nothing will be impossible. When we have each other's backs, we are unbreakable. So to our AFGE family here, protecting federal workers from political attacks, we got your back. To steel workers out here fighting, defending manufacturing jobs, we got your back. To the building trades fighting wage theft, we got your back. To our Teamster family that struck for 101 days of marathon oil right here, we got your back. To SEIU, battling for pensions, standing up for wages for healthcare workers, we got your back. To MEA and AFT Michigan, fighting for teachers and students and public education, we got your back. To nurses and healthcare unions, demanding respect for workers who care for us when we need it the most, we got your back. And to immigrant workers facing horrific racist attacks, we got your back. To every union out there for the working class fighting, we've got your back. Solidarity is not just a word, and solidarity don't mean we always agree on everything. But solidarity does mean this. When they come for one of us, they come for all of us. When we fight together, no corporation, no administration, and no billionaire can stand against us. So let them hear this. You will not divide us. You will not break us. You will not win. Because solidarity is not just our strategy. Solidarity is the answer. Solidarity forever. Let's get it done.